Hi, welcome to Maverick and Dempsey's Rundown. Whoa! It's the first NFL Sunday of the season. Yay! Now, we could talk some college football. College football just finished their week number 2. But in 6 days, LSU lost, Michigan lost, and Notre Dame lost. Those are the only teams I really give a damn about. So I don't want to talk about college. I'm not feeling too good right now. LSU won last night against Nicholls State. Nickel who? Nick who? Roast beef tech. But so that didn't really do too much to excite me. But yeah, so on to NFL. All right. So the Saints got a big win today. That's of course a big story in this house. And the Saints were predicted by most people, like Colin Cowherd, Cavino and Rich, Dan Patrick Show, Fox Sports, NBC, blah 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 blah, ESPN, whatever. I mean, all these networks, all these people picking. They were picking Atlanta to win the division, and Panthers were going to finish third, maybe, and Saints were dead last. Some were picking Tampa to win the division, but nobody was picking the Saints. Not one person picked the Saints, all right? Of course, that's who we were hoping for. Now, what happened in the NFC South today, okay? Tampa Bay won. They got a nice win. All right, good for Tampa. They beat a rookie quarterback in Jane Daniels with the Redskins. Okay, I guess we got to accept that. And just in case you're first time tuning in, yeah, I call them the Redskins. I'm not going to call them the Commodores, Commanders, Commandants, Communism, whatever they want to be called these days, all right? Okay, yeah, the commies, yay. Washington commies. Washington's filled with a lot of commies, I know that. All right, so anyway, we're not going to get political. So, Carolina and Saints in the other game, all right? Saints, as we said, just trounced them, just absolutely beat the snot out of them, beat them, ran up the score so much. I mean, Saints, I think I've only scored that many points like once in recent. I don't know. I'm not going to get into all that, all right? I'm not doing the history lesson. I'm not Google. You can look that up. They beat them. They beat them bad. They beat them with multiple touchdowns, like 47-10 or something like that was the final score. I don't know. I forgot. I kind of checked out. Only in like the last like 2 minutes. I was with the game until that. But Atlanta also laid an egg today. Atlanta lost to Pittsburgh. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. So Atlanta and the Kirk Cousins experiment didn't really work out. So the team that was supposed to just trounce everybody finished number 1, the consensus pick of number 1. They lost today, all right? The consensus number 2, Tampa Bay, they won, so we still got to contend with them. And the consensus last place team had the most dominating win of any NFL team this day or this week so far, with one game left to play, and that's tomorrow night with the Jets versus the 49ers, all right? But I don't think either of those teams are going to run up the score past 40. I don't think that's going to happen. And not leave the other team, barely making double digits, okay? So, that's the NFC South. So move on. Caleb Williams, Chicago Bears, they got a nice win today against the Titans, okay? Good win, but Caleb Williams, the number 1 pick, didn't play well. All right, so what does that mean? Well, it means nothing. You beat the Titans, okay? Let's hold your horses there, okay? Pittsburgh, only team in their division to get a win. Bengals lost. Browns lost. Ravens lost a Thursday night, so Steelers are at the top of their division. Steelers are pretty much always good. I picked the Steelers as a dark horse last year. I'm not ready to pick them as a dark horse this year. We don't even know who the quarterback's going to be. It's supposed to be Russell Wilson. He was injured his first day, and it was Justin Fields out there, so we got to see what happens over there. But I'm not ready to go crazy yet. I'll go crazy on the Saints because that's just fun. I'll ride the hype train until it derails. Pittsburgh, I don't give it. I don't care. All right, good for you. You got the win. All right. Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengals. Y'all are always slow starters. Hope you can pull it together. Jane Daniels, a slow start for you, but you're playing a playoff team from last year, and it was your first real game, so we're going to see what happens with you there. Other NFL storylines. We're going to do a quick rundown, because that's what the show is called, and we're going to do a quick rundown of some of these top NFL storylines. Aaron Rodgers 2.0 in New York. We're going to see what happens tomorrow. I think Aaron's going to do well. Hopefully he doesn't come out like Captain America like he did last week and then get injured the first play of the season, okay? I'm actually rooting for him. I was not an Aaron Rodgers guy. I wasn't a Tom Brady guy 20 years ago, okay? Tom Brady became my favorite. Aaron's not going to be my favorite, but I definitely am rooting for him with some of the way that people have turned on him, and I don't like that. I don't like when everybody turns on him. Just like they did with Brady in 2014. He's washed up. Max Kellerman, I remember you. Rob Parker, people like that. Now they're kind of doing that with Aaron Rodgers. So I kind of want the old guy to do something, right? We'll see. It's going to be tough tomorrow, though. He's taking on San Francisco. I picked San Francisco in that one. All right, so other top storylines we got. What version of the Chiefs will we see this season? Hopefully one that sucks and stays out of the playoffs or at least the championship game. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of everything with them and who they're voting for and who they're dating and who they're talking to and who's friends with who hugged who's in a separate box. If you follow sports at all, you've heard this. If you don't follow sports, follow pop culture. Everything they sneeze and the world says, ooh, who's gonna say God bless you first? I don't care. I don't care about your team. I'm tired of it. All right? Next storyline, the new face of Chicago. Already covered that with Caleb Williams, okay? Other top storyline, can King Henry inspire a Ravens Super Bowl change? You know what, man? I don't know if Henry's going to do much if Derrick Henry can do much for the Ravens. They looked good this past week until they lost the game, so I don't know what that's saying. But the Ravens are always that team that, Lamar's going to win that MVP, but can he get you over the hump? Great regular season quarterback, but can he do it in the playoffs? Peyton Manning had that trouble. Peyton Manning did do it in the playoffs occasionally, though, so he's ahead of Lamar on that. But Peyton Manning, with how great he was in the regular season, guy should have had at least 4 Super Bowls. Instead, he had 1 Super Bowl and another one that he was dragged to by the Broncos, all right, by their dominating defense and all. So I don't know. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. Moving on. All right, Kirk Cousins factor. We already covered that. You lost bad. I hope Kirk rebounds. I don't hope the Falcons rebound. But I like Kirk, but I'm not going to root for the Falcons, so we'll see what happens there. All right. A lot of quarterbacks returning from injury. We covered that with Rodgers. We covered that with Burrow. Burrow, bumpy out of the gate. Rodgers has San Francisco to deal with tomorrow, so I don't know what's going to happen there. Are Houston here to stay? I don't know. They look pretty good today. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to think the Texans are here to stay. And, yeah, I'm going to pick them to win the division, go to the playoffs. I like C.J. Stroud. Is the Bills window still open? Yes, I believe the Buffalo Bills window is still open. I do believe they're going playoffs. I believe they're going deep. Could it be their year? I'm going to say yes. They're going to be in the AFC Championship. I'm picking them right now for the AFC Championship. Not picking all my ones, but we'll pick that one. New head coaches. Only one I care about, Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh looked fantastic today. Chargers got a great victory over the Raiders. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's great. That's pretty much your only top storylines. I'm not going to talk about the singer dating the tight end. I don't care about that. What are you excited about this football season? Hit me with it.
I am excited for Joe Burrow returning because I love him. I'm excited. I want to see the Saints finish top of the division and be like, in your faces, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That pretty much covers it.
And I'm excited to see Jaden Daniels with the Redskins.
Yeah. All right. How about this? How about, let's see. Do you have any NFL hot takes or do you want to do a dream take? Hot take is what you see could happening that nobody's predicting, and a dream take is things you would like to see happen. I just covered some of them with the dream take. Do you have any hot takes? Do you have any more dream takes? Anything?
No.
No, she doesn't. All right, so back to me, okay? I was giving her the chance. All right, so let's see. Dream take. Obviously, I'll go with dream takes. We might save hot takes for the next one since we did the rundown of the NFL storylines. So for a dream take, Burrow, Chase, Bengals pull it together, all right? Week 1 notwithstanding, and they win the division. And I want to see Burrow make it back to the AFC Championships against Josh Allen with the Bills. All right, that way I can't lose. I just have fun watching that game. I'm rooting for Burrow, but I'll be fine if Josh wins. And NFC side, I guess a dream take would be Saints and Niners in the NFC Championship. I want to see Harbaugh have a great season. I want to see the Chargers finally make it to the playoffs. There's another dream take. Definitely want to see Saints with the division. Obviously, I'm picking up for the NFC Championship. And honestly, any of the teams I just named, if any of them win the Super Bowl, I'll be happy. Rooting for Saints number 1, Bengals number 2. The rest of it can fall where it falls. And I want a good season for Jaden Daniels. I want the Redskins to win their division. Okay, so that's another one. There's another dream take. Those are pretty much my dream takes. Any hot takes? Okay, do I have any hot takes? Hot take number 1, of course, I'm a homer. I'm going to go with it. Saints win the division. Period. That's my hot take. That's my NFL hot take. Another hot take, Bills making the AFC Championship. That's not really a hot take. Joe Burrow and the Bengals making it to the AFC Championship. I think that is a hot take. And another one that kind of goes against those, slightly maybe, but the Chargers and Jim Harbaugh will go make it to the playoffs. I don't know if it's going to be wild card or win the division. I don't know if I'm ready to make that hot take. They will go into the playoffs and they will go deep. They will win. They will win a playoff game this year. How about that? Chargers win a playoff game this year. There's my hot take. All right. And dream takes kind of covered my other hot takes. They're pretty much all hot takes and a few and dream takes, kind of combining them there. All right. Anything else?
No.
No, she's got nothing else. All right. That's this episode of Maverick Dempsey's podcast. Like, subscribe. Tune in next time. Peace out.